The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
I'm here with Ewald Wieger, and we've got a Mercury 1968.
Yeah.
Beautiful car. Two-door hardtop. Tell us a little bit about your car.
Okay, well, this car, I was just thinking of myself into Regina today from Moose Jaw.
Oh, you're from Moose Jaw?
Yes, I'm from Moose Jaw, and I purchased this car back in September of 2008.
Oh, okay. So you've
and
had it for some
I've had it for
years,
I've had it for 16 years now.
Yes. Why a Mercury? Is this a Mercury Marquis? Yes.
It is.
Two-door hardtop.
Two-door hardtop. Yeah.
That was the top of the line.
The Park Lane is the top of the line.
Oh, Park Lane.
Yeah, this is next, and then the Park Lane goes into the vinyl with the buckets.
Oh, okay.
This is the This is the last of them with the split bench seat.
Very comfortable, like sitting in your living room, huh?
It is, yeah. And it rides very nicely.
Tell me, where did you find your car?
I found my car actually here in Regina.
Oh, you came from Moose Jaw to Regina?
No, I lived in Regina at the time.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes, and I was looking for...
And you saw the light and moved to Moose Jaw?
Well, you know where women will take you to, eh? I had a 64 Mercury, four-door hardtop, black with a red interior when I was a teenager.
Ah, yes.
And I
you had a nice car then.
Yes, and when I was looking for something in a classic car, that's what I was kind of looking for.
Yeah.
But anything that I found just took too much work.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to a chap at the coffee shop, and he said, well, I know a fellow here in town that's got a 68. And I said, really? And he said, yeah. So anyways, he gave me the guy's phone number. I phoned him and asked him if it was available. And he said, yeah, it was. I could come and see it. And I pretty much fell in love with it at first sight.
Do you know what color it is? Do you know the color?
It's an aqua.
Aqua.
Yeah,
okay,
it's called an aqua with an aqua interior.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Now, the car has been repainted back in '86. The roof is still original.
Boy, that final roof looks good.
The interior is entirely original.
How many K or miles?
I've got 165,000 miles on it now. Motor and transmission have been rebuilt. I didn't do it, but the previous owner did it.
And this is a classic car. You know what I love about this? They were still doing fender skirts in those days, huh?
Yes. Now those actually, they weren't on the car when I bought it, but I looked in the auto traders and that, and I found the guy in Oshawa, Ontario.
Uh-huh.
I contacted him and asked him.
Is this an aftermarket idea?
That's an aftermarket idea.
So it never came out from the factory like that?
No.
What about the wheels? I'm just looking at these.
Those with the wheel covers?
Those
wheel covers.
They're gorgeous, those
wire wheel covers. They are original with the car.
And this is all stainless down in here, I'm assuming, huh?
That's stainless
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, so it has a 428 engine in it with a 4-barrel carburetor. Is that all? Yeah.
428.
428, but it does have cruise, factory air, and tilt. Now all the windows, including the little vent mirrors, are all powered.
Oh, even the vent mirrors.
Yeah, vent mirrors are powered.
Oh, really? That's a nice feature, huh?
And the driver's seat is powered.
A lot of people miss those vent windows,
Yeah.
It was kind of a free man's air conditioning.
It was, yes, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Stainless or chrome?
Chrome.
Chrome valve covers. Gee, you got that thing pretty clean. I like it.
Well, I can see it needs a dusting, but anyways, it's... yeah.
Well, I can't see that, but you can.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
going on.
no, it's...
There isn't much more room to get anything else in there.
No, it isn't. But
What do you think it's putting out for horsepower at 428?
365.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of horsepower.
Yeah.
365.
365
So when you
horse,
stomp
yeah.
it down, you're not white knuckling it at all? You're passing in comfort?
I'm passing, yeah. No, it's very nice.
Jeez, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the paint job and the color, I love it. It's just,
Yeah.
and the chrome is in such nice shape too. Huh?
Yes, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. That's a beautiful car. Lucky you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, we got Peter Sr. and Peter Jr. here, Huebner, and you guys both father and son team here, right?
That's correct. Yes.
So you've got the is this Charger? Yeah, this is a Charger.
That's a 72 Dodge Charger Special Edition.
Oh, and you've got what?
Well, actually, I'm the owner of both now. I'm actually the owner now of the 72 Dodge Charger.
How did that happen? The old man let you have that car or what?
Well, I'm an only child, so
He's right here.
yeah. Well, I'm an only child, so I guess it was kind of in the making. So
Wow. Gee, you're a generous gentleman.
Yeah, this is all original owner.
Tell us where you found your car. I even see Schlamp's Garage in Grenfell.
That's right. It was ordered in a special because we wanted this color. It's called Tor Red, but it sort of looks orangey.
Yeah, it's got sort of an orange color to it too.
And so therefore we wanted a special edition, and they were harder to get, so we had to wait a bit till it was built. The thing is about this vehicle, it's all original.
Oh,
It's not been restored or anything. It's the way you see it. It's
even the wheels, those wheels.
no, well, the tires are new.
Yeah, but the
wheels and everything, yeah, it's all original. It's
So why did you go up to Grenfell? I think you said you're from Regina here.
Yeah, I was from Regina, but they had a good price on them, and they sold a lot of Chrysler products.
In those days, what would a car like this have sold for?
This car cost $4,650.
That's a little more money. I mean, it's not expensive, but it was a little more money than.
I'll
other
always
cars.
remember the price because my first year teaching, that's the amount of money I made my first year teaching.
Oh, so you were a teacher when you bought this car?
I was a teacher when I bought this car, yeah.
Jeez, teacher, the kids must have loved you when you pulled up to school in a Charger.
Yeah, they liked the car, and it says we could see you coming.
So where were you teaching at the time?
Well, at the time I was teaching at Haltane School in Regina,
so you're in Regina.
which is no longer here
Yeah,
anymore,
no,
any
exactly.
longer, of course. And
So why a Charger for you?
I saw, well, actually, Richard Petty was driving
NASCAR.
Chargers in NASCAR, and this body style, and I just sort of
Fell in love with it.
Fell in love with it. So we special ordered it, and it's also the first year that this vehicle came with the 400 engine.
Oh, I was going to ask you what it had in
Yeah,
it.
it has.
That's unusual because they had a 383 or 440 or a Hemi or something.
That's right. The 383 was changed to the 400.
Oh, 400 upgrade. And
and
this is a 60...
This is a 72.
72.
72,
Okay, so we're
yeah.
getting down the road a little bit in
Yeah,
years. So they're
it's
upgrading.
They upgraded a little bit, and I guess they were able to do better emission control with the 400 apparently.
How many horsepower do you think this puts out?
Well, this one stock was about 275, and with the exhaust on it, it's about 315 or so.
Okay.
Which-
So is this the beginning of the emission control and sort of
Yeah.
dumbing down engines and things?
Yeah, that was
This is the
true.
last of the muscle car.
It's
kind
sort of the
era.
last of the muscle cars, and then they
So
started
you
sort
snuck
of.
in there and got one
You
then.
find it's a beautiful handling car on the highway.
Is it?
Oh yeah, like it's I think Richard Petty ran one for almost half a year extra before they made him go into the newer body style.
So this was a teacher's car. So what were you teaching at the time?
I was teaching grade 8, so pretty well everything. I'm a math major.
Oh, okay. So here comes the math teacher with a charger. Love it.
Well, I used to also ride a motorcycle. And did
yeah.
that,
So the kids probably loved you. They thought you were cool or something like that. Well,
let's see, the special editions have the hideaway headlights.
Hideaway headlights, exactly.
This car only has about 67,000 original miles on it.
Oh my God, you hardly drove the thing.
I drove it. It sat for a long time in the garage. So.
Good for you. It's like money in the bank.
Yeah.
Just kept growing in value.
It's interesting when we went to go insure it, they said, "Oh, it's got to have a slant 6 in it." And I said, so we showed them the picture. We said, "This is not a slant 6, you know,"
No,
because it tells you right on that.
Yeah,
up there,
yeah.
You know, 400.
400. Yeah. No, exactly.
So.
Well, thank you very much for showing your car. Let's spend a few minutes with your son here. So you own both of them, but this is your car over here. What have you got here?
So this is a 2021 Corvette.
Thank you. 2021.
Yes.
Is this the rear engine? Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the mid-engine.
When did they start? I've had 4 Corvettes, but not bragging, just saying.
Yeah.
When did they start with this mid-engine thing here?
So they started with the mid-engine in 2020, and they call it the Stingray. Is the first option that they came out with in 2020. So I got the 2021 model year.
That's a cool looking car. What size engine we got in there?
That would be a 6.2.
Ooh. How many horsepower is that?
This one's 495 because it's got the Z51 performance package.
Have you ever raced the Charger in this?
No, I haven't, but I'm pretty sure I know which one will win.
How does it feel for handling when you're, like, Corvette's always been famous for that?
Very good. So this car also has a magnetic ride suspension. So as soon
what
as you,
does magnetic ride mean? Tell me.
So it's electronically controlled suspension. So when you go around a corner, it's going to stiffen up the outside of shocks.
Oh,
and
really?
also, it's got different drive modes too. So if you're just in a normal cruising mode, then it's going to be nice and soft. So it's going to ride very well.
And nice, yeah, comfortable.
And then when you go into track mode, then it's going to stiffen up because you're designed for the racetrack. So it's going to stiffen up all the shocks.
So this is really kind of a race car right off the production line in some ways.
Pretty well, yes.
So I see you've got a screen over there. What do you get onto that screen there? What does it display for us? Is that
So that'll display all of your functions of the car. So it's going to be just like your regular navigation screen, that sort of thing with all the new cars.
okay?
The really cool thing with this car as well is it's got a built-in PDR, which is your performance data recorder.
Okay.
So it's basically a glorified dash cam that's built into there. So it'll tell you all of your speed, your throttle input, your brake input, your G-forces. It has an overlay. If you're on a track, it'll have the overlay of the track. So it'll show you everything about the car.
The overlay of the track, what do you mean? Like it'll actually show you?
So if you're on a track, say like Road America or anything like that, it'll actually show you where you are on the course.
So what has it got for a transmission?
It's got an 8-speed dual clutch transmission.
Dual clutch. Okay, so it's an automatic though, right?
Yes, all the new Corvettes are automatic transmissions. And
8 speed.
Yes, and they say that these are 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
2.9. Oh my goodness, that's electric car speed kind of thing.
Yes, just about.
Yeah. Oh, so does it feel good when you put your foot into it?
Yes, it does. I actually had my manager from work in the car last week, and when I gave it a little gas, he said it felt like someone punched him in the stomach.
Someone punched. So what is the color of this car?
So they call this a red mist metallic.
Red mist metallic.
Yeah, so this is an actual optional color. So they have what they call torch red, which is the free color.
Yeah.
And then if you want this color, which actually has metal flake in it, it's a $1,500 option.
I can see that. Just look at the way that shines. Oh my God. That is gorgeous. It's like a kind of a hot rod candy apple red, but it's a little different. But it's in that same vein to me.
Yes, I've been told by a lot of people this is their favorite color they've ever seen on the Corvette, and I tend to agree with them.
I have to agree too. So did you buy it new or did you buy it used?
I bought it used, but there's actually a funny story about that. So I actually originally had a Camaro ZL1 on order.
Yeah,
and
you were saying.
I'd ordered the Camaro ZL1 back in the fall of 2021.
Oh, during COVID.
Yeah, during COVID. And I wanted a Corvette, but I ordered the Camaro because the Camaro was almost guaranteed to be there in the springtime.
Yeah.
And the Corvettes at the time were about 3 to 4 year wait just with the wait list and everything and allotments. So by the time summer came, I still hadn't heard anything when the Camaro was going to be going through the assembly line. And of course, we now know that the Camaro has now stopped production.
Yes.
And anytime a Camaro ZL1 became available online, I called the dealership right away to see if I could put my name on it, but it was already spoken for.
Okay.
So I went up to Edmonton actually, and I have some family there, and I just wanted to have a look at some Corvettes that they had in stock there.
Yes.
Just to see if happened to
Get lucky and get one. Yeah.
lucky and get one, or if I had to change my order to a Corvette so I knew what options to build. Well, I ended up test driving one and fell in love with how they handled. And it wasn't actually this car, it was actually a black one. And I didn't really want a black because it's so hard to keep clean. So I ended up leaving the dealership, and they ended up calling me the next day. And the salesman said, hey, I've got the perfect car for you, because he knew I wanted something a little bit more flashy, and I wanted the front lift too. So this car does have the front lift where it'll raise up 2 inches so I can clear speed bumps as well.
Oh, really?
Whereas the other
that's
car
important for sports cars.
Yes, especially in Regina.
I've got a little sports car, and I've hit a few bumps I didn't want to hit.
Yes. Yeah, so anyways, this car ended up coming available, and it was a consignment deal through Sherwood Park, Chev in Sherwood Park.
Oh.
And the gentleman was supposed to have it into the dealership, but it was starting to rain, and the gentleman had never taken this car out in the rain, so we had to go to the gentleman's house to actually look at this car.
Good sign, though. The guy's a fussy guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was not a scratch on the car. It looked 100% brand new. When I looked at it, it only had 826 kilometers on it.
Ooh.
So it was a 100% brand new car. And I'm like, yep, this is the one. So we went back to the dealership and made the deal. And then I had to come back the following week with a Saskatchewan plate to pick her up.
Congratulations. Well, thanks for joining us on Cruisin'.
Join us Monday, September 2nd from 12 to 4 p.m. when Access Communications and the Collectors Car Club host the 17th annual Labor Day Show and Shine, presented by CAA Saskatchewan. Classic cars and fun for the whole family at Access Community Park in Regina. Admission is $5 per person, $10 per family, and kids under 12 free. CAA is happy to help local families with proceeds to the Regina Food Bank. Visit the CAA Family Fun Zone for face painting, giveaways, and hourly prize draws.
I'm here with Ken Coulter from Elrose. Tell me about the truck you have behind you here.
It's a 10-year project that started out a friend and I just talking one day about what we could build or not build, and I've been a body man for 50 years, so I took 2 cabs and joined them together and made an extended cab, and took a front door and cut it in half and made a back door, and yeah, it's going to work. So okay, we kept on with the project, and as I say, 10-year project, but that's not 10 years solid, that's just in summertime. And yeah, finished it in the middle of COVID and been showing it ever since. Drive it all the time, got 5,000 kilometers on it now, and yeah, works good. So yeah.
So tell me the story about how you got, the two trucks joined together. Tell me how that all started.
Well, I had one cab with the back part with a big back window, and then I went and found another cab in a pasture, and it was just a cab, and I just started cutting and measuring and scratching my head and thinking, and yeah, it all just kind of fell into place, and okay, started out as an idea and turned into a project. So yeah, it turned out very well.
So this really is a kind of a one of a kind kind of a car, just one of a kind suited to just you, I guess, eh?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. There's probably others around, but I haven't seen any with like the doors that open. A lot of them are just solid stationary back corners, but my doors open on both sides, and yeah, so it's just different. I get lots of people think it was factory built. I said no, factory built started in Ford in 1972 or something like that. Eh? So yeah, I get lots of compliments on it. That's for sure. It's definitely one of a kind.
And you said before that you're a body man. Tell me about your history working on trucks and cars and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I went to Kelsey pre-employed in 74 and got out of school on a Friday and started at the body shop in Elrose on a Monday, and 50 years later, here I still am. I don't work at the body shop anymore. After 33 years there, I quit, and I do custom and restoration work for customers and other people. But now that I'm fully retired, I just work on my own stuff and kill time.
It's a beautiful truck. Tell me what kind of an engine you've got in it.
It's just a 327 out of a 67 Camaro, and then I put the 3 two-barrel carburetors on it, the tri-power, and 4-speed automatic. It's just a cruiser. It's not a go-fast truck. It's just a nice cruiser, and got air conditioning and cruise control and all the modern convenience, powers windows, power seats. Yeah, it's got all the stuff, so no, it works fine.
So it's truly a mixture of both old and new here, eh?
Yeah, old ideas and new ideas, and yeah, Heinz 57, a little bit of everything. But no, I tell people if GM built an extended cab back in the day, it may have looked like this. Not saying it would, but yeah, no, it's a good project. So yeah.
Excellent. And I see on your head there you've got a Dusty Wheels Auto Club. Tell me about that auto club.
It's based out of Rosetown, and there's probably 35 members, and we just. Yeah, no major rules or regulations, and we're just a bunch of good guys that we get together once a month. And like yesterday was our outdoor show and shine on Main Street in Rosetown, and then in fall and end of September we have an indoor car show at the rink. And yeah, no, we have a good turnout of people. Yeah, no, lots of good people. Yeah, so.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for this interview, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm here with Stuart McLennan, and you're from Pike Lake. Tell me you've got a very unique car here today. Tell me about your car here.
It's based on a club car chassis, but it's supposed to be a copy of a 65 Cobra.
And I'm guessing it's not exactly a 65 Cobra. It's a little smaller, I'm assuming.
As close as we can get for being a golf cart chassis, but yeah, it's pretty neat.
So it is a golf cart. I was wondering that. So, what made you decide to make a golf cart out of this kind of a design?
I had a wrecked golf cart, and I thought I like playing around with different molds and stuff like that. So we just give it a shot, and we ended up with this. And this is one of my favorite cars ever made, is Cobra. So that's the first one I wanted to start with.
And was this a kit that you bought, or did you design it?
I designed it and made it, and then I made the molds of it to reproduce them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is the Cobra one of your favorite cars?
It is absolutely my favorite car ever, yeah.
And do you happen to own a Cobra as well, or?
I have all the molds to make one, but I haven't yet. So it's on the list to do.
So this is your practice Cobra?
It's my practice one, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And so you say it's a golf cart. Do you actually use it on golf courses?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah, the trunk comes off. It's quick release, and there's a bracket that holds 2 sets of clubs, just like any other golf cart.
That's really cool. Yeah. No. So you're from the Pike Lake region, and are there any car clubs out that way?
There's a Pike Lake Golf car club out there. I'm not really a member of any of the car clubs right now, but it's just kind of a niche thing right now. Like I don't really fit into most of the car clubs as far as the Chevy ones or the Dodge ones, but I have a few other golf carts here, custom golf carts too. So maybe I'll start a little club here if we get a chance.
What other kinds of golf carts?
Hot rod one too, like a 30s hot rod. It's pretty cool. Didn't bring it out today because it wasn't quite finished, but it's a really good looking golf cart too.
Well, this is quite the hobby you've got started for yourself. Well, good luck and good luck in making your actual Cobra when the time comes.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm with Jim Cruz from Saskatoon. Tell me about your car.
It's a 1931 Ford 3-window coupe. It's got a small block Chevy in it. It's actually a fiberglass car. I bought it about 2 years ago.
And tell me how you found the car.
I seen it actually on Kijiji, and I had a 55 Chevy that I'd built in 1996, and I'd been looking for something different. So I seen this on Kijiji, and 3 of us went down and looked at it. I fell in love with the car. I put my 55 Chevy on Kijiji. I sold it in an hour, and then we went back and bought this one.
So you traded one classic car for another then, eh?
Basically, the 55 I actually built it, from scratch, this one. But I'm getting too old to start doing something like that again. So, like I said, I fell in love with this one, and it was something I was kind of looking for. So,
What draws you to this type of car?
It's just I like classic cars, and this has just got the body style that I really like. I wanted a 34, but I couldn't afford one, and then this was kind of in my price range. So,
Excellent. When you bought it, did you have to do anything to restore it?
no, it was totally done. There was a few tweaks with the door catches and stuff like that, but other than that, it was ready to kind of turn the key and go with it. So.
Now, is this an original car, or is this a kit car, that kind of a thing?
It's basically a kit car, yeah. It was actually, the body was built in Ontario. They had a plant there. And that's this guy that I bought it from had bought it from the guy that actually got it built years ago. So, and the guy that I bought it from, he bought it and he said, I can't fit in this car. That's why I'm trying to sell it, because it's pretty tight to sit in, eh?
And you're able to sit in it. What's it like to drive it around the highways of Saskatchewan?
It's really nice. It's a little hard on fuel, but it's really nice. My buddy comes with me most of the time, and we can both fit in there. We're shoulder to shoulder when we're in there, but yeah, no, it cruises down the highway really good. Yeah, 110 kilometers is no problem.
Excellent. And what kind of engine is under the hood?
It's actually a small block Chevy. It's a Vortec 350.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm with the owner of the Vanscoy Hotel, Betty Free. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Beautiful day.
It is definitely a beautiful day. So tell me, the Vanscoy Hotel runs this show and shine. How long have you been doing this show and shine?
This is our 4th annual.
Excellent. And what got you guys started in doing this?
Our friends from Delisle, they do one in July, and we kind of thought bring some stuff to Vanscoy. We might as well bring a show and shine. Easy to do. People like old cars, new cars, any kind of a car, so they like it.
Well, and where you have the show and shine set up, right here on the old highway in front of your hotel, this is a prime location for a show and shine.
Oh yes, for sure it is. We do it every year right here. We can get hundreds of cars. We can get 20 cars, we can get 100. More the better.
So tell me, how long have you been an owner of the Vanscoy Hotel?
This is my 21st year.
And what got you guys started?
I was working here first, and then they asked me to manage, and then all of a sudden I'm the owner now. So yeah, it's quite of a whirlwind thing, but I enjoy it.
Excellent. And how long have you been living here in Vanscoy?
I've lived here. Well, I guess I lived in Delisle for a while, and then I moved here 9 years ago. But I commuted back and forth from Delisle to here for work. So when I owned it.
Excellent. Tell me what the town of Vanscoy is like.
It's a nice little community. We're close to the city. Lots of stuff to do around here. They have the bow busters. They have a skating rink in the winter, in the summer. They have soccer. They have an elementary school. There's 2 gas stations, a co-op and a Esso. Little Robin's Nest restaurant. Yeah, just stuff, lots of stuff to do around here.
Tell me about the Bow Buster.
Bow Busters is in the old curling rink. It's archery range. They do it in the winter from, I believe, October till March. They have Monday nights for JOB.
Getting back to the show and shine here, what in your opinion is what's your favorite kind of car to see at a show and shine?
Something red, sporty. Something old. Could be old, could be new. I like red.
Definitely, there's a few red cars here, and they're looking pretty nice here in the warm sunlight here in Vanscoy. Tell me, if people want to come and visit Vanscoy, just what do you say to encourage them to come and visit here?
Well, come visit us at the hotel. We have awesome lunch menu, supper menu. We have specials during the week. Food specials, and there's drink specials too, but we do cater to a lot of food. Wings, ribs, everyone comes, lots of people come from Saskatoon for our wings because they're top notch, dry ribs, burgers. Yeah, it's just a nice little place to live. I enjoy it. Really community oriented here. I love it.
And Betty is the mayor.
Yeah, I'm not the mayor.
Betty is the booze mayor.
Booze mayor, yes, I'm the booze mayor, not the mayor. She owns Robin's Nest.
Well, thank you very much, Betty, and enjoy the rest of your day here.
Okay, thank you very much for coming out and interviewing us.
If If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today